Hi, everyone, and thank you for coming. And for the people watching on replay, Judy Crispy has a Facebook group, and we will put. Thank you for coming. And for the people watching on replay, sorry.
Oh, is that yours, not mine?
Yeah, I forgot to turn it off. And
That's okay.
we will put the link in the description box after the video plays. I meant to put it in there before, but I forgot. Hi, Miss Arlene. How are you?
Hi, Arlene.
So, Judy, it's on you. You can take it away.
Well, I'm running really behind today, guys. I'm sorry. We are having installation of sod in our yard, and so we're trying to get all that organized and set up. And I'm kind of wasn't sure what I was going to do. You know, you have to reflect on our idea and what we're going to do. And so I'll give you a little heads up. So in my...
Thank you, Arlene.
Oh, thanks, Arlene. Let me cut this real quick, and then I haven't even pulled out my art book yet. But I've been prepping it, and I was pulling out the prompts so that I could read you all the prompt. So those listening on feedback, the replay. So the prompt is, what does summer mean to you? Journal the word summer across a page and then draw, paint, doodle, collage, or write, or all of your favorite things you associate with the summertime season. That is a huge span of what could be summertime to you. And so I had to really think about it since Sunday, and I've been thinking about it. And I was remembering that I like to look at my summertime memories. Summer is a season to me now, and maybe there was something special about it sometime in my life, but I just love all of the seasons. I love all the days. And in Florida, we really have summertime almost 9 months of the year. So it feels hot all the time, and it feels like summer. And so without those seasonal changes, it feels different. There is a subtle change in seasonings in Florida, but not you have to be very in tune and very aware of them. So what I did is I went back in my memories. And so my journal page today will be about the memories of my growing up in Illinois and going to my grandmother's and my aunts and uncles' farms and helping them pick off of their garden, help them do all of their canning and prepping all the vegetables and the beautiful flowers that we used to have. So that's what my page will be all about. So today I'll be doing collaging. Who knows what it'll turn out to be like? Definitely not like a glue book, because I don't do that type of thing, but it'll be a mismatch of collages and just remembering mostly about the canning and how fun it was fun that I remember now as a child, now as an adult, but as a child, I just thought of the chore of going out and picking those green beans and then having to snap them and wash them and taking the peas and pulling them out of the pea pods. Oh Lordy, that was a chore to me. But when I think back now, I can think about how me and my cousins used to sit there and we'd giggle and laugh and do all kinds of silly things. One thing I don't have in my pictures are berries, where we used to pick up berries all the time. We'd go out in the fields and we'd go into the bramble bushes, which were mostly blackberries and raspberries, and we'd pick buckets of them and bring them back. And so that's not in my pictures because I couldn't find any pictures of blackberries and raspberries. So anyway, all right, I'm going to move it over to Kathy and let her tell you about her little project, what she thought about this prompt. Kathy, I can't hear you.
I was muted. I was drawing.
Okay.
Hey, Laura and Brenda. Thanks for coming.
I see everybody there, Brenda and Laura and
So what I decided to do with Judy's prompt is make an art journal. And it's going to be all my memories of summer. And the one I'm doing today is where my sister probably was about 12 years old, because I know I was pretty young. And when she hit puberty, she just thought she was Miss It. So there were some roofers working next door to us, and my sister goes outside. Hey, Curly.
Curly.
And she's looking all sexy, and she lays down in the little bee flowers, as we called them. And within minutes, she's just squalling because she has gotten stung all over her head, her back, her legs, everywhere. And she's flying to the house, and the roofers are dying laughing. I thought one of them was going to fall off the roof. And I'm sorry, but I was the bratty little sister that was laughing with them. She wasn't so sexy then.
Oh, no.
So that's what my journal page will be today.
Awesome. You've already got some of yours prepped.
Yeah, well, it started at 10:58. That's why I had to dry it, because I had to redo the page. I bought some clear gesso, and did you know if you paint over it, it still shows if you gesso over something? I didn't.
Yeah, clear gesso is just, it gives you a little bit of tooth. I don't really, I don't use it very often.
It was on sale, so I got it. Actually, I think I got it last time we were at Dick Blick's.
Oh, okay. So I'm just doing some tearing. I like, when I do collage, I like to have my edges to be rough. So I cut where I cut and I tear. And so it works better for me. Here's my green beans. I can remember so many hours snapping and snapping and snapping with Grandma. She would just, we'd snap and snap. This is my beautiful zinnias. My grandmother had the most beautiful garden of flowers, and the zinnias stood out so much. And I grow zinnias down here, and they grow really well. I don't grow very many things very easily, but I planted some, and they sure don't look like that. They look more flat, like this one. Not as pretty, but I love the zinnias. So one of the other things that, see, and I'm not even remembering what I'm pulling. This is some type of salvia, I think, but it has a bee on it. And I can remember, there's a bee for you, Kathy. I remember not liking being around bees. Never really was stung by a bee, and it wasn't until I was an adult that I discovered that I was anaphylactic, allergic to them. I've never been stung. I was tested. The doctor said, well, if you got stung the first time, you might not die. He said the second time, yeah, you might die. So I've just either avoided them or just not. And it's only the honeybee that I'm allergic to, which is sad. I can eat honey though. But that's such a beautiful bee. I love bees. Oh, I have several zinnias here. I'm so happy with the zinnias. So one of the things that I was thinking about when I was trying to think, what am I going to paint? What am I going to do? I was thinking another thing that reminds me so much of summer is lemonade. Now, I drink lemonade all year long, but in Illinois, lemonade was not something that we had very often. It wasn't something. I don't know about y'all, but I was raised on Kool-Aid. My favorite was cherry Kool-Aid. Oh, there goes my dogs. Now they're going to be barking every so often because of the guys out in the yard doing my beautiful sod install. So I'll have to mute sometimes, just so you don't have to hear them. I don't think they're going to howl though. So anyway, the lemonade always was a favorite treat for summertime. Of course, lemons didn't grow in Illinois. They'd have to go and get them at the market. But it was a summer treat. Another summer treat that was super exciting to have was homemade churned ice cream. And that was something that we had very special occasions like 4th of July, a big birthday or a reunion or something like that. But that was fun. We always had a big thing of vanilla ice cream. And here's the peas. These little pea pod things, they're just really a pain in the patootie. But we used to squish them at each other and throw them at each other until grandma would come out and yell at us. So, okay, Kathy, you talk for a while. My dog's barking.
There's a little roadside stand, well, a little roadside shop down in Nokomis. And it's all homemade ice cream.
Oh.
Up until a few years ago, I had never had homemade ice cream.
Oh, my.
Never. But, man, that stuff is simply good. And they make all kinds of flavors, which is, one of the things I like about them, because when I was growing up, we could go to the ice cream shop in the mall.
Right.
And get licorice ice cream or, all
that's gross.
Oh, God, it was so good.
Licorice is my worst hated food next to liver.
Oh, I love liver too.
Gross.
Well, I guess you going to Mom's diner for lunch one day is out, because I was say, hey, you want to go up there and get some liver?
Oh my God, you are so.
They make the best
liver. You're not going to eat liver in front of me, though, are you?
No, I won't.
Okay, thank you.
Unless we go somewhere where I can get it.
No, I'll say, you don't have liver on the menu today, right? And they'll go, and I'll be like pointing and going, yeah, no, I'm doing my neck cut thing. No, don't tell her. Yeah, liver is not my thing.
Liver and gravy.
My dad and mom loved licorice, black licorice. And I couldn't stand it. When I was a little girl, I had asthma growing up, and I had to take this medication. It was this yellow, viscous, gross yellow syrup, and it tasted like black licorice. And I had to take that every day. Oh my God, I hated that. So it tasted just like black licorice. So when Mom and Dad would have black licorice for a treat, I'd be like, that's so gross. When I lived in Germany, they made this black licorice down at the candy store by where I lived. And it was like homemade. And I would buy that and send it to my mom and dad. They absolutely loved it.
I love licorice.
Ugh. So the other thing my dad loved was horehound. And sassafras. all those weird things that as a kid you really hated. But sassafras isn't bad. I can deal with that. A sassafras drink they used to make. My grandma used to make. I
don't know what. I mean, I guess because I grew up with it. Mom loved licorice too, so I don't know. But I know when we went to ice cream shop, I was the only one that got the licorice.
Yeah.
And that was like a monthly treat back then because it was in the next town. I mean, it was like one of the first malls they ever put in. That's how old I am.
So something we did not grow in Illinois, and that was okra. My family, I never tasted okra. I never tasted okra or seen okra before until I moved to Florida and was an adult. And then, of course, the first time I tasted okra, someone said, "Here, try this," and it was okra, stewed okra with stewed tomatoes. Well, that was gross. So I didn't like okra for a long time. And then one day, somebody gave me a little bit of fried okra. Oh my God, it was really good. And then I learned how to make. I can't say it right now. It's Creole. Laura, help me. Gumbo. I learned how to make gumbo, and used okra in my gumbo. And I love okra that way. And then I discovered pickled okra. So yes, that's something that I grow. Not very well, but I do try.
Okra slimy.
It's not slimy if it's cooked right. You have to cook it so the slime releases. And then the slime is a thickener. Ooh, that sounds so gross.
No.
So the other thing that my family grew, and it was really a popular thing, and that was strawberries. And I thought it was interesting that I live in the strawberry capital of the winter strawberry capital of the world, and that's here in Plant City. We grow strawberries. So if you're eating strawberries in December, January, February, and March, you're probably eating them from right around the corner of my house where they grow them. So it looks like so far summer for me is all about food and flowers and growing. By the time I was a teenager, I lived in Florida. And so for me, the summer times when I wasn't having to, do my chores, we'd head to the beach as soon as we could. And I had a group of friends that we'd go out to the beach, and we would go as soon as we can because in Florida, the summertime, the rains come around 2:00 or so, at least regular basis. It's really weird lately, but in the early years, that's what would happen. Back in the day, where I lived in Tampa, we could drive to Clearwater Beach and be there in like 20 minutes from my house. And because of the traffic it was nothing. And we would go to Clearwater, and then there was a beach just outside of Clearwater that we would go to. That was our favorite. Nobody was there. We loved it. So I'd go to the beach almost every day. I was one of those babies that had to be sun and tan and all that. Yeah, that's not a good thing.
Hi, Jean Peter. Thank you for coming.
My family
don't thrill me so much anymore since moving to Florida.
Right. My family grew radishes, and I love radishes, and we grew them all the time. And I grow them here every so often when I think to put them in before it gets too hot. Then I tried a new radish, which I love, and it's called a watermelon radish, and this is what they look like. And they are so yummy. And so I tried growing them. They're very expensive. And I tried growing them, and I was successful for the first batch. I got a really nice, and then the second batch, it got too hot outside. So I'm going to plant again in October. And by December, I'll have some because they take 2 months to grow, not like the little red radishes that grow within a few, you can have those in less than maybe 2 to 3 weeks. You'll have some. These take about 2 months to really get nice. So I'm going to grow those again. So, and in Florida, our seasons are backwards. So when you guys in the fall are harvesting all of your lovely, lovely, beautiful tomatoes and cucumbers and summer squash and all the fun things, we're getting ready to plant all the cucumbers and tomatoes and everything in late September, so that we'll have a harvest in December and January, and then we'll plant it. We can plant again in January. So our summers, like I said, and summers in Florida are very different than up north. A lot of people think summers in Florida is all about the beach. Oh, lordy, I won't put my feet on that hot sand.
Oh, now go ahead and date me.
So Arlene's special summertime treat was fresh cherries, blackberries, and persimmon. They grew all over the place, and they couldn't afford to buy fresh fruit. Yeah, I forgot the cherries. Oh, my God, the sour cherries, right, Arlene? Not the sweet ones you can get, the sour ones. And the blackberries grew wild also. So I know you guys are just so thrilled watching me do all this. So I'm just going to, I don't know, glue them down, I guess. I don't know. I haven't decided. Kathy, what are you doing over there? You're still doing some painting and...
Just get my page ready.
I'm almost done tearing, guys. Then we can get ready.
I grew parsnips and turnips every year. These parsnips don't come in until the turnips are already gone. I have never eaten either one.
Oh. My family didn't grow parsnips or turnips. I don't know. I never tasted broccoli until I was an adult. Didn't even know what it was. Cauliflower, they grew cauliflower. I remember not liking cauliflower as a kid. And they grew cabbage because they made coleslaw, or they made sauerkraut. But so, yay, they're all done. So let's see, what shall we do? Let's see, get these scraps out of the way. So what have you all thought about you're going to do with your summer journal? What kind of things were you thinking about with this prompt?
Is anyone else doing it? I've never had parsnips. I wouldn't know them if I saw them. We don't even have them in our grocery store. You know what, Laura? I don't think we do either.
I do. I buy parsnips at where the place Publix.
Really? I've never. Yeah. Well, I guess probably because I don't eat them, but I've never even looked for them.
Yeah, they look like a white carrot, sort of. I put them in soup sometimes, but they're pricey. I'd rather buy a rutabaga. They're better for your buck.
Does anybody in the chat watercolor?
I do.
Or want to learn to watercolor? Probably plays. Laura, nope. Oh yeah, watercolor stamped images. I do that too. I haven't done it in a while. I need to get back into it. Is she?
Yeah, Darla, I heard, does really nice watercolor. I've never seen any of her work.
Well, you just gave me an idea for a Happy Meal for her. Because I was going to put a giveaway together of all watercolor stuff. And I got thinking about it. I don't know that many people that watercolor.
Except me.
You got it.
That. Okay.
Wow. I have to get her to show her work.
I'll be right back. I gotta step away a moment. Just a moment.
Hey, Christina.
Could you turn it down just a bit? Just a bit. How are they doing out there? Dennis? How are they doing out there?
Oh, you're welcome. I hope it was okay. I wasn't sure, but I was thinking that's something you could use.
Okay, I'm back. Checking on my hubby, making sure he has the TV down and all that.
Man, I made my giveaway video last night, and Peter had that TV so loud. It was unbelievable. I mean, you know the distance from the den to where I craft, and
yeah,
you can still hear it in the video.
Wow.
That's why I'm kind of scared about moving up to the front room. I won't be able to record or go live or anything if he's watching TV.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of a concern.
And that silly man asked me that I want to go to Fred's for our anniversary.
Aw,
No,
happy anniversary.
thank you.
How many years?
All my life.
Oh, feels that way sometimes, doesn't it?
Yeah. Every time anybody asks us, how long y'all been married, I always say forever. This prompt kind of stumped me
Did it? Why?
because there's so much for summer.
I know there really is.
Laura Vasquez got a fence for her anniversary.
A fence?
Yeah.
Woohoo. That's I shouldn't laugh, but I think that's great. Tickles me.
I hope it was at least a privacy fence.
Yeah, really.
That would actually thrill me. I begged for years for a new privacy fence, and I'll tell you why I kept saying, ain't nothing wrong with the one we got. Oh, yeah, right. when Hurricane Michael came through, I finally got my fence.
Oh,
It's the only good thing about the hurricane.
yeah. Okay. Well, I think I sort of have a plan here. Now I have to, you know what, guys? I still couldn't find my gloves, so I can't do gesso. Maybe I can.
Be brave.
I might be able to do gesso still, but I don't like this tomato like that. Cut some more over there. I don't want any white showing on my tomato. My daughter bought me a big old bag of tomatoes that someone gave her the other day, and she goes, "Mom, make me some tomato sauce." Okay. I said, as long as you don't expect me to put it in canning it, I'm not canning that. I'll freeze it. Yeah, I don't can as much as I used to. It's so heavy to pull it off, and I don't like putting it on my glass top. So I have a special burner that I do, but I find it really hard to lift all those cans in that water and everything. So I don't can as much.
I find it hard to keep it here in Florida. It always spoils, even though the seal doesn't pop. It spoils because I don't have a cool, dry place.
Mine doesn't spoil, and I mean my house is in Florida too. So it depends on what it is. Okay, now I need matte medium. Where is my matte medium? It's over by the gesso.
I did that one time, Curly, and loved it. I don't know why I got out of it. The perfect way to do your cannon.
What is it? She said, let me look. Outside in a camp. Okay, yeah, that I've done that too. Outside on my burner, on my cooker, on my what do you call it? Grill. But just is still, it's the lifting, the heaviness of it that I have a hard time with. Okay, what I'm looking for, I can't seem to find. Where is it? I think I cleaned it out, and that's why it's empty. Let's see. So, I have a container of Mod Podge, and no, I'm not using Mod Podge. Mod Podge is the devil. Belongs with glitter. Glitter is the devil.
I like doing apple butter outside.
I love apple butter. How do you dry can, Arlene? I don't know how to do that. I do fermenting, which is a lot easier for me. So I do fermenting. So I pickle. So it's kind of a pickling. It kind of works like pickling. So fermenting, and let's see what else do. I like fresh tomato juice too. I do refrigerated pickles. I do both the sweet and the non-sweet savory. I have a really good refrigerator pickle recipe Super easy. Shake, come on out, baby. My jar is almost getting empty. That's what this is. It's the Liquitex.
Oh, I'd like to learn how to do that, Laura. I love bread and butter pickles.
Yeah, that's what I make. The bread and butter pickles that are my refrigerator pickles.
She makes them out of zucchini.
Oh, yeah. You got okra, Laura, coming up. You're going to do some pickled okra. Love pickled okra.
I don't like okra.
You don't like okra?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so Arlene tells us how to dry canned beans. You put the dry goods in the mason jars, heat them in the oven for a long time. It kills any weevils, germs, bug eggs, and then the dry goods keep for years. Will that work with rice, Arlene?
Work with what?
Rice.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Will the rice
Oh, yeah,
expand?
corn. She says corn. And because sometimes I always used to like to buy big containers of rice, but then I'd get weevils after a while, and so I had to stop buying them. Stop buying big ones. Yeah, I know there's a national shortage on canning lids, and not just the lids. For a while it was jars too, so I don't know if there's still some problems with jars. Fortunately, I have probably about 10 dozen jars and probably that many lids. My grandparents, my aunties, when they would do a canning session, they probably canned, I don't know, 150 cans at once. Just they had everything going on the stove and boiling. They had 2 or 3 canners on the stove. It was quite a production. But they canned for everyone. I mean, the whole family got involved, and the aunts, and then they had their basement, and they had all the wall, everything. It was really amazing.
My son moved here from Virginia. He and I went to the farmer's market out there in Plant City.
Mm-hmm.
Just stocked up. I mean, just stocked up on vegetables, and came back and canned them, and we split them. He'd take half and I keep half.
Arlene, how long do you keep them in the oven, and at what temperature?
Yeah, I was supposed to say, how long is a long time?
Yeah, really. I need a guesstimate on how long is a long time and what temperature. Not 450, I don't imagine. I would be like, it needs to be hotter.
Oh, that is a watery paint.
Woohoo! I'm liking my collage. It's very, very bright. I'll be doling it down. Y'all know there's going to be some gesso involved, but maybe after I find my gloves.
Why would you dull it down? It's so pretty.
I don't know yet what I'm going to do.
She can't remember the time, but the temp is 275.
Oh, okay. 275 until everything's dead. That's good.
So you just open the oven and you say, anybody still alive in there? And if you don't hear it, no, we're all dead. Then you're
Well,
good.
Google's my friend, so Google knows all kinds of stuff. So Google will probably be able to tell us what time frame. Oh my God, when it was time to do the cabbage, because it was toward the end of the season for the cabbage, when we picked the cabbage and cut it and slice it, and oh, that was a chore because that went into sauerkraut. And that took well days and hours really. Because we had to massage the cabbage like this, put our hands in there and massage that cabbage into the salt. And it was but it was really, I loved doing it. And then we put it in the big barrels and it went into the cellar. So that was a lot of fun. So I do my own sauerkraut too. Okay, so this and this is going to go up here. This and this. So I have a big splotch right here. These pictures came out of the Baker Creek seed catalog from last year. Such bright, beautiful pictures. I love their catalog. Oop, too much. No, you got to move over. Sorry, baby. Move. I know sometimes we're really quiet. It's hard to, y'all know, it's kind of hard to work creatively and talk at the same time. What?
I was talking.
Not quite dead yet. You were talking?
Yeah, but I was muted.
Oh my God. Kathy was being secretive.
I have muted to dry my page, and I always forget to turn it back on. So did y'all enjoy my conversation?
Sure. Curly said she's not quite dead yet. That's what the bugs are telling her that might be in her oven. The little microscopic bugs. They're not anything bad. I hate when it wrinkles. But that's the nature of collage, is wrinkles and stuff like that. I know there's a way to do it without wrinkles, but I'm working fast and not getting it down.
So are you using matte medium gel or?
Matte medium gel.
Okay.
Yeah, because Mod Podge is the devil.
I like Mod Podge. Matter of fact, I Mod Podge. Now y'all will love this. Wait a minute, I'm gonna put it on me a second. The devil came through this creepy baby journal I'm working on. I use glitter Mod Podge.
Oh my God, that's the double devil. Double devil. Oh my God.
Yes, it's glittery and shimmery.
Oh my God.
I'm trying to use it up. But it's a chunky monkey. It's getting there. This one's going to be donated to Defy to sell, so
Oh, cool.
I'll do a walkthrough on it. But
Yeah.
I just had to show you because Kathy doesn't use glitter.
I know. I don't use glitter either. I have, but I don't care to.
I don't know why. I went to get my Mod Podge out last night, and I looked over and I saw the glitter was in there. It's like a brand new tube. I said, Well, I mean, jar.
Yeah.
I wonder what this will look like.
Yeah.
Put it on there. It adds to the creepy baby effect.
Yeah.
Everybody that hates glitter will be creeped out.
Yeah, really. So as much as you all know how I hate gesso, I hate getting stuff on my fingers. I can do this with matte medium and put this all over and get this on my finger. It does not bother me. Well, maybe because it's one finger. Yeah. But it doesn't bother me at all. I don't mind the feel of matte medium. I don't know. It must be, it's like a sensory tactile thing for me. And I never thought I had that problem before, but I guess I do. Okay, guys, I think, okay, first layer is done. Let's see what we shall do next. Got my baby wipes ready so I can wipe my fingers off.
God forbid. Make sure you wipe them off.
I know. Look at me wiping it off. It's all coming off. I got ink on my fingers too, but so you guys watch me wipe my hands. Glitter, ooh. Laura loves glitter. She likes stickles. Stickles? There's a glitter called stickles. Okay. So I guess I will take a look at, I got to pour some water in my bin to clean my brush. From my beautiful matte medium, which I'm going to clean up now. Okay, matte medium is done. Oh, Lordy, you know what I have to get out now? Here we go. This is what I have to get out now. So it's gesso time. But I really don't know what I did with my gloves. How could I have lost my gloves? They were in a box because I moved stuff around, of course. Let me ask Dennis. Hold on, I'm on mute for a moment.
So I'm just writing down different summer memories just to fill up the pages because I don't have anything else to draw or paint on it. And Judy's flowers have come to life. Creepy Baby has invaded her flowers.
Creepy Baby invaded my flowers?
Yes, they have a heartbeat.
Yeah, they do. Stop. Stop. I hate it when it does that. Okay, stop. Why is it doing that? I'll move it up a little. Wow, that's really bright.
Clyde has possessed your page.
Oh no, Clyde, go away today. I don't want you here today. You need to go home. So Dennis is bringing me gloves. I don't need the whole box.
Well, you take what you want. I mean, I don't know how many you want.
Okay, well, that's a handful.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yay, I got the gloves. Why do I need glove? Curly T wants to know why I need gloves. Kathy, you want to tell her?
Because she freaks out if she touches it.
I'm okay with some paint.
The
I
fun
don't.
moments come when she goes to take the gloves off and accidentally sticks her finger in Jessa.
Curly, I can't stand the feel of gesso on my fingers. It's like chalkboard. Like I can't handle being around writing on a chalkboard, and especially, oh my God, I just can't stand chalkboard stuff. So it's that feel that you get, and I just don't like it. So gloves are save me. Now I'll use gesso if I have to, and I don't have gloves, which I did last week, and y'all had a laugh at me. But you know, Curly, I never knew that I had textural issues before until I started using gesso more. So I had a card swiper. I don't see where it is. I will have to use a piece of cardboard. Let's see where my cardboard is. Well, so I put this on here, and now I don't have anything to take it off with. My fingers, no. I have a piece of cardboard right here. Ooh, nice piece of cardboard. That'll do. There we go. What?
Arlene said we tried to get you to finger paint the other day. You wouldn't fall for it.
Yeah. Well, I was sort of finger painting a little bit today with matte medium, which, like I said, doesn't bother me, but it was with one finger. Okay, so what do I do with this? My wipes are ever handy. See, I got gesso on my hands. I'm okay.
On your glove.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, I was never like this before. It's like, what is it, old age or something? I was not like this in the early childhood classroom. With my teachers, I made them get their hands in it, and I get my hands right in there with them. But I have to tell you, I never used gesso in the early childhood classroom. So finger paints I was okay with. I didn't like acrylic or tempera. Ooh, I didn't like tempera on my fingers. It gives you that like chalkboard feel. So maybe that's what the problem is that chalkboard feel that I don't like.
Curly killing me softly. I think that's with all of us, Curly, because I swear, I lived by myself for 15 years before marrying Pete. Was never scared the first day. Never. When he's out of town now, I stay up all night long. I'm scared to death to go to bed. But I think it's the world we live in now. I really do. I'm always scared somebody's going to find a way to get in the house.
Yeah. Laura, I had a credit card. I just couldn't find it. I think Dennis used it. No, I'm only kidding. I had an old card that I used, and I couldn't find it. I'm going to mute while I dry this. and try not to get gesso on my
All right, while you do that, I will share mine
okay, thank you.
if it ever comes up. So for today's prompt, I did, because I'm doing my entire journal on memories of the different seasons, I just did the bee flowers, and I used these stickers, which I think I'm going to take back off and just draw the bees in with the Posca pens. But my memory is my sister Nancy thought she was hot to trot. One day, guys were working on the roof next door. She went outside and laid down in the yard full of bee flowers and shot up screaming. She had been stung in the head, back, and the back of the legs. I still laugh when I think of it. And we used to make bracelets and necklaces out of these same little yellow flowers. What are they, dandelions? Something like that. Anyway, um, summer memories is play all day with friends, fishing, harvesting the garden and snapping peas, swimming, visiting Aunt Dot in Virginia Beach, building the outline of a house with fresh cut grass in the side yard. And we actually had little doors and little windows and stuff, but yeah. Going to the beach, sitting on the pier all night with my dad and my oldest brother, fishing at the Jamestown and Virginia Beach piers, roller skating, riding bikes, road trips with friends. My girlfriends and I, every summer, we would, Dee had a van, and every summer we would spend our weekends on the road. We didn't have any destination in mind, but they were so trusting and so gullible, they let me be the navigator to tell them directions. And I would get us lost on purpose every single time. We never took off and just went for the day. It ended up always being a weekend because I would have them intentionally turn different directions so we go to different places and see different things. That's how we ended up in Cape May one time, and we were going to Virginia Beach. But now, I think Dee actually knew what I was doing because she was driving, and if she didn't, now I realize, gosh, I probably was putting my life in danger if she didn't know any better. But yeah, we had a good time, and I enjoyed summer as a child because, of course, there was no school. And then when I became a teacher, I enjoyed summer because there was no school. So summer was always special to me until I moved to Florida, and now it's like, summer, no big deal. It's summer all the time. I'm starting to get that way, Arlene. I really am. I'm starting to get that way where I don't want to be in crowds of people.
Yeah, I feel that way too. I don't like being in crowds. Um, Even a couple people, I'll be happy to be around two or three. But anything more than that, I get a little bit antsy. Oh, okay. So let me see what I'm going to do next. I'm going to wipe this up over here, and I'm going to take my gloves off. And voila, no gesso on my fingers. See, I did it. That's because I took the gloves off like you do for take diaper changing so you don't get poop on your fingers.
Now, where's your baby wipe?
It's right here.
Pick it up. Shoot.
Why?
Huh?
I got it. So this is not quite dry, and I want to journal on it and then do the next layer. And I don't know what the next layer is going to be, but I want it to be completely dry. And then I'm going to journal across my summer memory and what summer meant to me as a child. And then I'll do another layer of something. But I love the way this is turning out as far as the colors on here.
I liked it better when it was brighter.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just the first layer.
That's how I am now, Curly. I just can't stand it. I mean, you know, I like to take the boys out to different places, but since COVID hit and we've been shut in, now just going to the grocery store, I'm like, well, too, down here this past year, we've got people just walking into grocery stores and start shooting, and movie theaters and start shooting, and I'm just constantly, my eyes are constantly moving around and looking around to see if anybody looks suspicious. I guess I'm just
Yeah, it's still not quite dry. Oh, look at that. I got some on my arm. See, right there. Baby wipes to the rescue. Thank you. Here, I'm going to put paper there so my hand doesn't get on the.
Oh, come on.
I got it right, you know? Let's see. Up.
Oh, they've been so good.
Yeah.
Did you dry that?
Yeah.
It stays white?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it stays white. I can sand it down if I wanted to, and it'd be smoother looking, but I like it this way. So Arlene says she was homebound for a year before COVID, but had visitors and a caregiver. Then COVID stopped to all but 2 visitors and no caregiver. So most of the time I'm completely alone and starting to prefer it. You know, being homebound was, in relation to COVID, being homebound was a very strange feeling, but I tend to be a loner myself. So I don't have to have I don't have to be around a lot of people. I don't have to have a lot of activities. I'm perfectly happy. I'm a homebody. But being homebound really did make a difference in my outlook. I have even gotten to where I don't want to leave my house. There are times when I will do anything not to leave my house, and that's a little concerning.
Mm-hmm.
So I
I do
really
the same thing.
I have to make myself want to do things. Um, for instance, I do machine embroidery, and I have a nice little place that I go to here in my town, and we do classes and workshops. And so I make a point of making a couple times a month going in and doing a workshop, just so I'm around my people, and people that I know and trust.
Hi,
I
Laura.
go, who's going? Laura's leaving. Bye. Thanks for coming. So I go and I really I enjoy being around them, but then I'm able to go home and go back to my little cocoon. But there are some people out there that this was devastating to, and they're starting and they loved being out and around people, and then to have to be forced to not be, and now they're afraid. There are a lot of people out there that are very afraid. So that's unfortunate. Okay, shelling. I'm writing my memories here. Y'all remember, I don't know where all y'all lived. Did you have lightning bugs where you lived?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't have lightning bugs here in Florida. I didn't have them, but in Illinois, oh my God, we would catch the lightning bugs and we put them in our mason jars, and it was fun. We used to make, this is really gross. We used to we used to take their lightning bug butts off and put them around our wrists and make a bracelet out of it.
Oh, we used to put them on our fingers and make rings.
Yeah,
Put them in jars with holes in the lid.
yeah, yeah. Okay. So there's my summer memories, my summertime memories, and what it means to me. So if I were to think about summertime and what it really means to me on this side, I'm going to what it means to me.
See, Curly, that's where we're opposite. And Pete is a total loner. I mean, he doesn't have any friends, not one friend. And when I lived in Virginia, I was used to going out with my friends and had a lot of friends, and my brother and my sister-in-law and me and the man that I was married to before Peter, we'd all get together on weekends and play cards until late hours of the night, or play a game or something. So it was just, and I was involved in a lot. I mean, a lot of volunteer work up there, a whole lot more than I've ever done down here. But it was hard on me when we first got married because we went nowhere. We saw no one unless people came down from Virginia to visit. But it was just hard. I cried for the first probably year. But now I've kind of acclimated myself to his way.
Mm.
And, well, for one thing, I was the most unhealthy of all the girls. There were like 8 of us that all hung out together and did things together. And I was always the unhealthy one. And every single one of them have passed away now from cancer. Every
Mm.
one of them. But I also lived in the chemical capital of the world. So, you know, everybody up there dies of cancer.
Yeah.
I guess leaving there probably is what saved, kept me alive as long as it has. Plus, the hospitals up there are not real good with cancer work.
Mm.
That's why when my son got sick, we brought him here because we knew, doctors up here told him, go home and get your affairs in order because you're not going to live 6 months. If 4 months would be your best. And we brought him down here, and it's been 12 years. He's, they're keeping him in remission at Moffat. He's back up in Virginia now, but if he gets like that again, he'll be back down here. Oh, do you have gesso on your hand?
I do. Yeah, and once it dries, it doesn't come off with the, but this little bit of gesso doesn't bother me. I'll be okay. I'll just see what I can wipe off. And I'm okay with this little bit of gesso. I'm okay. But I got it on my bracelet. I don't want it on my bracelet. Okay, so I've journaled what summer memories were. And it was, let's see if I can read it. It's just scribbled on there. Summer means lots of beautiful flowers and summer days and nights with my family on the aunts and grandma's farm. Lots of fresh vegetables and fruits, shelling peas, snapping beans, catching lightning bugs. And then the words that summer means to me, the words that comes to me when I think of summer and what it means family, and fresh food, beautiful colors and of flowers, sunsets, beach scenes, and lazy days. And so those are my ideas of summer. And so even in doing all that, I still haven't come up with what I'm going to do with this. So I have to think. I do have my little mason jars out here. which I might put out here. I don't know. Haven't decided. This is a stamp that I have. That's a cute little stamp. So I'm not sure if I'll do mason jars. I don't know. I don't know if I'll do some, I don't know.
Okay, if you're still here, say me.
Me?
I know Arlene and Curly are still here. It says 4, so I think me and you are the other 2.
Yeah, and Laura had to leave. Everyone else left. Arlene said she'd be right back. Curly, when we learn how to deal with our stuff, that's the first step, and that's the most important step. Learn how to deal with our stuff and move forward and accept our lives. So I don't like the mason jars, even though that was part of what my memories were, was the canning and all of that. I'm actually liking this as it is, really.
I kind of like the jars, but
I
like the page better without it because I did like the colors.
Yeah, I might do like a jar here, maybe, and a jar over here. Just maybe, just to give it a little bit of I don't know.
Oh, Susie's here.
Oh, there, she's been listening. She's been secretly listening.
So we got Susie, Curly, and Arlene. Anybody else still here? Better say me or forever hold your peace, because giveaway time.
Oh boy. Yeah, I think I'll do I'll do the mason jars here. Just kind of one here and just kind of one here, just kind of a just maybe I'll do them here and here.
4, and me and you. It says 6 are watching, so you and I are 2 of them.
So then that's Arlene, Curly, Susie, and someone else is here.
I guess it's somebody that doesn't want to say they're here. So.
Okay.
Alexa, pick a number between 0 and 4.
Your random number between 0 and 4 is 4.
That doesn't work, Alexa. Alexa, pick a random number between 0 and 3.
Your random number between 0 and 3 is 2.
Okay, I'm looking at the list of participants now. And the order is Arlene, Curly, and Susie. So Curly is the winner.
Yay, Curly wins.
And I will send you a packet in the mail, Miss Curly.
Awesome.
I have your address now that I know your name. Always had it. I just didn't know your name. And I got
her address, but didn't know her name.
Well, I didn't know that was her.
Oh, I get it.
I got my package from your sale yesterday, and oh my God, you gave those books away, girl. They were brand new books. But I am very thrilled with it, and I did do a video on them. I don't know when it's coming out, sometime next month. Because I schedule videos. But golly, those books were brand new.
That's cool.
My real life name is Candace. I don't know. Curly P just fits you better.
No, not that. I don't like that.
I think I'm going to become the new Hottie Popo. I'm just going to let you come on and I'll be in the background reading.
You're going to be what?
I'm going to be the new Hottie Popo. I'll let you come on and I'll just be in the background reading and talking to people.
Oh, no.
But you do all the work.
No, I love listening to Hottie Popo.
I do too. She cracks me up. Grumpy old man, that's Curly's name.
Curly's name is Grumpy Old Man.
No, but I want to borrow her husband to moderate my sales because that man is good.
Awesome. Well, y'all know I really don't go to sales anymore. So, but I support. I think it's great that y'all are doing them, but I just can't do them. Here, how's that?
Next time she has a sale, I'm gonna make Peter sit through the whole thing and listen to her husband. I said, now you come here. You need to learn. Her spirit animal is grumpy old man.
Oh. Well,
And if the winner of my 7-day giveaway is watching, or if you watch this on replay, you need to send me your email. I mean, your address. I don't chase people down.
yeah,
Just posting where my name on Facebook is. There's probably 20 people on there with the same name.
right.
I'm not going to message them all and say, are you the winner of my prize? And 10 of them say yes.
Yeah.
Curly wears black socks and yells at people to get off my lawn.
Who's wearing blacks? What?
Arlene said that Curly wears black socks and yells at people, get off my lawn. 30th of July. Good. I have plenty of time to save between now and then.
My husband wears black socks and shorts and Crocs.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. He don't care. He retired.
Yeah.
He wear Tractor Supply t-shirts too. That's what he likes to wear. He goes, look, I walk my dogs. I don't care what people think what I look like. I'm here. I'm sort of like that too. I just wear polos and capris.
Well, I guess that's a good thing about me not being that social down here. When I lived in Virginia, I had to be dressed just perfect and my hair done just right, my makeup on. I don't think I've worn makeup since the second year I lived here.
Mm.
And I just go. I don't care. I just go. And I always think, I don't know nobody here. What do I care?
Yeah, it's been about 15 years since I've gone and done the full makeup thing and all that, makeup. And I used to wear suits and pantsuits and stuff like that to work, but I don't do that anymore. I haven't done that in years. I went to polos when our school was allowed to do polos. So
It's just so hard to, your makeup's going to sweat off of you.
yep, that's true. That's true. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do this right here. Ta-da! And this one right here. There. And then I'll outline them in black. Stabilo. And call it a day on this one. Okay, so back to matte medium. Let me find it. I won't need gesso for this, thank goodness. So we're very quiet now.
Oh, sorry.
Arlene's worn makeup twice since high school. First wedding, second wedding.
Yeah, I kind of became a jeans and t-shirt girl too, and then now it's shorts and t-shirts. Probably should go to capris, but gosh, it's hot.
Yeah, I wear capris. That's mostly what I wear. I don't wear long pants very often.
I wish Defy would get into selling clothes. I have some nice clothes that it's never going to put on again.
Nope, gave all mine away. Mine are gone, long gone. Yeah, I had suits and all kinds of stuff. Gave them away.
Yeah, me too. I've got a lot of. I always wore Gloria Vanderbilt jeans
Yeah,
because I have such a long leg. She's basically the only one that's made them to stretch my legs.
yeah.
Oh, Christina's back. Sorry, honey, you missed a giveaway.
Yeah. So I have to mute and dry this. So you get to show what you're doing now, and I'm
Oh,
gonna mute. Yeah, but you didn't get away.
I finished what I was doing, so now I'm working in my Watercolor with Me book, which is a practice book on watercoloring, and it gives you tips and techniques on how to do the watercoloring and the picture to do. So yeah, they sell them on Amazon. They have several different kinds, and the lady has a YouTube channel that you can follow along with her, and she's really good at learning different techniques and stuff. What is her name? Her name is Dana Fox, Dana Fox. I really like these books because when you don't feel like sitting there doing something elaborate, you can just grab one of these books and just practice. And a lot of nights when I don't feel like doing anything, I just come in the craft room and play in these books.
Looks like a daddy shark.
No, don't even start. Anthony now, he doesn't know the words to the song other than do 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 do.
Yeah.
And he'll get in that car seat and start that do 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 do. And then Grandpa and Nicholas will start the Baby Shark song going, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh
God,
no.
Lordy, stop.
Yes, she's got Wonder Forest too. I have that one. I've got 3 of her books. I'm not sure if she has any more or not. Thank you, Arlene. Well, you are quick.
Who?
Arlene.
What'd she do?
She can get a link and pop it in there before you can blink your eyes.
Yeah, I know. She's fast. Okay.
Oh, I forgot to tell Laura Beth because I got her happy mail too. Wow, man, she said some beautiful book pages.
Yeah.
I didn't want to cut them up. I'm thinking more journal pages.
All right. I love the Stabilo pen. The pencil, I mean. It
Oh,
just,
yeah.
it gives such a nice, and you can put as much as you want on it or do as little as you want.
Oh, I guess I'll put it back now, huh?
And
Nope.
it could. Okay, yeah, so I outlined my little ball jars, and so I had my flowers going. Gives me some, and see, I'm using my finger. Are you proud of me?
Uh-huh. I'd be even prouder if the gesso wasn't already dry.
Yeah, I like it. I think I want a little bit darker, but I don't think I want to use this stabilo. I think I want to use my black. I want to make it sketchy, so let's see. I'll use my black Pasco. This one's too dark. That's the other thing I like about the Stabilo pen is I can wipe it down. Okay. All right. Let's do this one. Let's sketch this out a bit.
Pizza's arrived.
No, they're still out there doing the yard thing, the sod thing. They're pounding the sod right now. That's what they're doing.
Oh.
Well, giving a little bit of definition here. Okay. I'll do it this side too.
Sorry it's so quiet today, guys. I'm really just not feeling real well.
Aw. Yeah, and I'm in that middle of doing the concentration thing, and sometimes that means that I'm not very talkative. But this doesn't take a lot of concentration because this is just sketchy, throwing lines on here, outlining.
Thanks, Curly. Now, I woke up about 3 o'clock with a real bad headache. And not a migraine, just that annoying headache that won't go away.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just not letting up. I don't understand it.
Hmm.
I took my medicine at 3 o'clock. And it could be too because our grass was cut yesterday.
Oh, yeah, that'll do a number on you. Okay. Yeah, I'm liking it.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. I have a little bit too black in here, but I should have cut that out. But that's part of that was the black magazine. I should have cut that part out, but I didn't. Too late now. I could put some gesso in there and lighten it up.
Now I have to find my other gesso and hope it's not packed.
Packed. Packed for where?
Well, I packed up everything that I was going to move to the other craft room and
Oh, okay, that's right.
still haven't moved it.
Yeah. So, okay, guys, I'm pretty happy with it so far.
I like it. I like the outlining on the jars especially.
You know,
Makes it look 3D.
yeah. Maybe I'll outline some of the.
That's me, Christina. I've been packing up stuff to send to Defy and, cleaning and reorganizing stuff. And I just, by the time I finish every day, it's like I'm too tired to craft.
Yeah.
Trying to force myself to do some stuff just because I've got so much stuff I need to use up.
Yeah, I can't force myself. That's the one thing that I have an issue with is forcing myself trying to do stuff. It just doesn't work.
It doesn't for me either. I'll sit here and just stare at movies and not really pay attention to them, but just stare at the movies. Peter's got a hearing deficit, so I can't be in the same room with him watching TV. Even back here, the TV is too loud.
Yeah. I make Dennis do. Dennis has the same issue. I make Dennis do headphones. He has Bluetooth headphones, and they work really well.
Peter has some, but he won't use them.
Mm. Okay.
Now that you're outlining it, the dullness of it does look good.
Yeah, giving it some definition. That's what I thought I was going to do, just to kind of give it that fun look of sketchiness.
Uh-huh.
I lost my bee though. Darn it, my bee got covered up.
Oh no.
I know.
Arlene says it looks nice, Judy.
I'm glad you like it. I sure would like to see some of y'all's though. Y'all aren't showing yours. Ah, there's okra. Let me outline the okra. Just for you, Kathy.
Gee, thanks.
There you go. Outline the okra. What else can I outline? I don't want to do too much outlining. I can outline this big old mater. I love tomatoes.
I do too.
Mm.
I bought some bruschetta in a jar the other day, and I was so disappointed in it.
What was it you bought?
Bruschetta,
Oh, uh-huh.
because all you can taste is the olive oil and garlic. You can't taste any of the spices or tomatoes in it.
Mm.
I was really disappointed.
Used to buy this bruschetta over at Sam's. Oh my God, it was the best bruschetta. I stopped making it after I had that. It was so good.
We went to this new Italian place in Tampa the other, Father's Day, and oh my God, they only open for dinner,
Oh,
but they are the best Italian food I have ever eaten in my life.
where was that at?
Do you know where Chuck E. Cheese's is?
Nope.
On Del Mabry.
Uh-uh.
You know where Grillsmith is?
Yeah.
Okay, it's across the street, and that where Bank of America is, that little strip mall that goes
Yeah.
in.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God, they are so good. Can't even think of the name of Valentino's or something like that.
Mm, cool.
They have the best bread ever, and they bring the salad to the table on this huge platter, and
Mm,
everybody just gets what they want, but they have their own homemade dressing on it. Oh, best
yum.
I've ever eaten in my life. And the freshest salad that I've ever gotten in any restaurant.
Mm.
It was fantastic. They're actually Sicilians, and I normally do not like Sicilian food as much as
Mm.
Italian, but this was good.
Okay, so
Yeah, we need to go to Mr. and Mrs. Krabs for lunch again soon.
yeah, did you really like that place, huh?
Yeah, I like their fried shrimp. But
Yeah, their shrimp was good.
Peter won't go back.
Why?
Well, we got the low boils, and they were not really that good at all.
Mm.
I mean, the ones I do at home are better, but
Mm.
it was very expensive for two of us.
It's really expensive. When we were there, it was very expensive.
Do you know you were supposed to, for what you paid, you were supposed to have gotten a T-shirt, and
Oh, yeah.
if you wear it there on Mondays, you get a 20% discount.
Oh, cool. Yeah, because what I paid was a lot.
Because when they told me with our bill that I got the T-shirt and we could get a 20% discount off, I thought to myself, well, Judy paid a lot more than what we paid for two.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are expensive, but I like their fried shrimp better than any I've had in Tampa.
Yeah.
You know, it's owned by the guy that owns the Chinese buffets.
What?
Yeah, the guy that owns the Chinese buffets owns Mr. and Mrs. Crab.
Oh, okay. There's so many Chinese buffets. How do you know which one?
The one on Fowler, the one that had all the bad health reports and got closed a few times.
Oh,
The roach infested Chinese buffet.
well, it's a good thing I don't go to buffets.
Hmm. I don't go to that one.
Okay. So, who else here? Still same people. You guys are hanging in there. So you really haven't been doing any of the art journal though? Been trying it out, playing around? Got to try that out. It's a lot of fun. I do think I want to put gesso right there though.
I go to the buffets, the Chinese ones that have a menu as well, because Pete likes the buffets, and I can't eat enough Chinese food to get my money's worth on a buffet.
Yeah.
I like salt and pepper crab, the blue crab.
Yeah.
Now all of them have stopped even putting crab legs on them, and it's very hard to get the salt and pepper crab.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there they go. Oh, look, I'm touching gesso.
Yeah, I like it better. It's
She
the
gets
flower
started and she just can't stop.
Ooh, put your finger in it.
Yeah, it's my gesso. I'm putting my finger in it. I was just trying to lighten it up. I had it a little too dark around the edges. Over here too, I'm going to lighten it up. Ah, Bella. That's my 11-year-old lab. She gets started and she doesn't like to stop.
Both of mine are right in the next room sleeping, and they don't even respond to a dog bark or anything. I swear, I don't think my dogs know they are dogs.
Yeah, when they get started though, oh my God, I have to really calm them down. You heard them one time when they just went absolutely bonkers. I have 3 howlers.
You can have a large dog and it barks like that. And
Let
don't
me
pay
go yell at her. I'll be right back.
She said she was mute and I couldn't hear her. I guess she did. Oh,
I'm
well,
back. I had to go yell at her.
okay. I didn't hear you say that because I couldn't hear.
Oh, it's okay.
I finished my whale, so I'm going to show that.
That's a whale? You mean shark?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a shark. The next page is a whale.
Okay, show that. That's good.
I'm working in her In the Ocean book now. Well, it'll come up in a minute, I guess. There it goes.
Slow today.
I think it's my internet. They keep sending us these things to try to get us to upgrade, and I'm not happy with the service I have with them. Why am I going to pay them more money?
Yeah, really.
And that's exactly what I told them. Ever since Frontier took over from Verizon, it's just been terrible.
Yeah.
But I think I'll have a snack.
You're gonna have a snack. That's gross. Get that out of here. I'm turning away. I'm turning off. I'm going away now. Gross.
Judy's favorite.
I'm gonna go get some okra.
Ugh.
Okay, same thing. So got a little tweaking to do. I think I'll probably outline this a little bit better, but so I just want to, well, we've been on for almost 2 hours, guys.
How's it
So
really?
yeah, it's a quarter till. Yeah, see, Carly would rather have okra. See, she's on my side. She's in my camp. She's in the okra camp, not the licorice camp. So so I just want to encourage you all to come and visit us on my Facebook page, and visit Kathy on Kathy's World. You all are always on Kathy's World, because you all know that I don't do YouTube except to support Kathy, and Defy basically is all I do. But for me, it's Facebook, and so you'll be able to see. The next prompt will be Sunday, and I try to do it around 11 o'clock ish. I haven't scheduled them. You can schedule them to be posted automatically, and I just haven't done that yet. It takes a little bit of time, and I'm lazy, so it's just easier to come in here and pop it down. Oh, there goes my dogs are gonna bark like nuts. Oh no, Dennis went out before they got to the door. The doorbell rang. I'm surprised they're not barking. Oh my God, the doorbell rang and they didn't go freak out.
Yeah, I heard that.
Sorry, I should let y'all hear it. There goes Bella. I'm gonna let y'all hear it. No, Bella stopped. They're stopping. Crazy dogs. So anyway, so that's all that I wanted to say to y'all, and thank you so much for coming. This was a lot of fun. I don't know if I'll add to this. I might take this part here and define this a little bit, because it looks just like a white dog, and my Bella in the background. She won't stop until I have to hold her head and gently squeeze her ears. It's crazy. So anyway, that's all for me. And so Kathy will give you a little bit more information, I think, and that's it for us.
No, I don't have nothing else to say.
Should I have nothing else to say? Well, then we'll
Thank
leave.
you all for coming.
Thank you all for coming in. Bella's done barking, so we're going. Talk to y'all later.
Bye.